This, as you'll see, is
Thank you.
is going to be incredibly bad. Off the bat. So let's start off. Yeah, you just see right. So, why it's hard being a straight white man. Voila. Don't let this complexion fool you. I am as white as yayo.
I'm a white man. Thank you. I'm a white man, which means that a lot of people hate me these days. But I'm a white man, so it doesn't matter. Literally the same. Not just that, I'm a young...
I give that comedy the stamp of approval, said the Indian woman. She was like, yes, that's right, you did the right thing there. Well done, you. Well done. Good. Yes, I approve of this, she said.
White, middle-class, straight man. In the game of life, that is what's called a royal flush. Okay, I got lucky as shit, so everyone thinks my life is easy. Everyone thinks I've got it simple, but that's because they don't know my struggle, okay? My day-to-day, the shit I have to deal with on a daily basis. Do you know how often I'm sat in a coffee shop and someone asks me to watch their laptop for them? Just let me live my life! Yes, I am trustworthy, but don't assume that based on my appearance, okay? That is still discrimination. And yes, in this Cafe Nero, surrounded by all these mums, I'm unlikely to steal your Dell computer when I'm clearly already using a MacBook Pro. Superior laptop. But don't get too relaxed. I could just easily steal that Dell and repurpose it as a gift for someone I don't respect. Hard part for me about being those 5 things, that royal flush, is being a comedian. That's the hard part, because you're constantly told art comes from pain, right? To make great art, you got to experience pain along the way in childhood or whatever, then harness that pain, turn it into art down the line. But I don't know the meaning of the word pain. I've never experienced any true pain. First time I even saw the word pain, I was in a patisserie.
My God, I don't think I can handle any more of that. It wasn't even that long. It seems like that was 10 years of my life that just slipped away there. Yes, well, perhaps you haven't experienced enough pain to be funny, and maybe that is the reason for that not being terribly amusing. But it's such an easy thing to... It's just so easy, isn't it? Like, is that where we've got to now? Is that you've got to do the whole... Do you know what's really annoying about some black comedy? Is like when it's just going... Yeah, the thing's about black people, yeah. And it's like, all right, okay. This whole, you do the whole I'm black thing, you know what I mean? Like anyone who's of any... You know, when you go for that whole ethnic thing, saying, well, what's your thing? Oh, I'm ethnic. It's like, come on, man. It's like, come on. Now, some comedians obviously did it really well. Some of the best comedians out there are black comedians, like, in my book. I mean, look at from Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Griffin, Paul Mooney, Patrice O'Neill, Cat Williams. He's crazy, but he is great. Like, just that real off list. And, you know, they all do the whole black spiel, but the thing is that isn't, like, the only thing that's what sort of separates greatness from hackery, I suppose, is that they can do, I think. Obviously, it's different Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney's mostly is about race. But he's old as shit. He was doing it, don't forget, he's from a completely different era, and he's been doing this shit for a long time, you know. He's the... Richard Pryor, like the blueprint of it. You know what I mean? But you look at all other great comedians, it's not always about the whole fucking, you know, come out. And that, like, to get the stage where you're, the only thing you can do is come out and just talk about the colour of your skin. That's the only thing you got going. You know what I mean? Come out and go, hey, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm Chinese. It's like, oh my God, all right, great. Is that the only observation you have on life? Is the colour of your skin? Brilliant. Well, we're all waiting to be amused. Thank you very much. You got a little honky tonk here walking on with his cracker ass and his fucking pasty white lily flower face. Can't fucking nod his head to a tune if he saved his life. Going, oh, I'm white and middle class. I've won the lottery of life. Do you know what pain is? I don't know anything about pain. Yeah, you probably don't, you fucking little prick. Now shut the fuck up and write some good jokes. It was terrible. Where's it going? Oh, watch my laptop, please. If you're gonna do the whole thing, I'm white, right? I'm white and middle class. You could do it hard. You could go hard on that shit. You could own that shit and make it great. And people are like going, what the fuck? But where's the what? Where's the what a fuckery these days? Sometimes it's good to like see someone tell some jokes and you just go, what the fuck, and just laugh because you just don't know what else to do. It's like, what the fuck? That's kind of what part of humour is. You ever seen something and you're just like, what the fuck? Has someone ever done something to you so horrendous that you're just like, you're not even angry or upset, you're just like bewildered, you're like, what the fuck? You literally just broke in, put a gun to my mum's head and pissed in my face. What the fuck? Like, where's all that? Let me see if I can do it just off the top of my head. I don't know, saying, all right, white middle class. Do you know what pain it is to be white middle class? It's working out, which bit of wood to smash over your fucking Filipino nanny's face. Do you know what I'm saying? When she doesn't make your breakfast right in the morning. When she irons you, your flunky, your fucking flunky, your Filipino flunky, when she doesn't iron your shirts correctly, you've got, being white middle class is so tough because you've got that conundrum of saying, what, do I put the iron in her face and get her face all over my lovely iron, or do I beat her with a stick until she bleeds on my wonderful carpet? I don't know. Something like that, Another thing, being a white, straight, middle class man is wondering, which hole am I going to fuck the nanny in today whilst my wife is upstairs sobbing herself to death due to depression because I am so emotionally retarded I cannot reciprocate love towards her, and instead I'm forcing her into a slow descent into suicide. That might be one, going, the trials and tribulations of being a straight middle-class white man is that I cannot hug my son. I struggle to hug my son. Why do I struggle to hug my son? Because it's gay as fuck, and I don't want my son to be a gay. How about something like that? That might work for you. Or there could be something else you say. Here's another joke you can make. Look, I got plenty. You can use these, bruv. Just credit me. You can use them. There's no one going, it's a struggle for being a white middle-class straight male. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. It's fucking whack, isn't it? Can I think of another joke? I don't know. No, it's hard being a straight middle-class white male. Do you understand the struggles that I have to go, when I'm a straight white middle-class male? When I'm out with the rugby club and we have to silence one of our rape victims by cutting out her tongue, and the dilemma of where to put the tongue, in the waste disposal, or do we set it on fire? Something like that. That's better than anything you just did. Okay? Just so you know. Right, what else have we got saved?